righty, our guest today is 6-foot guard from the University of Iowa, the NCAA all-time Division I scoring leader, the first pick of the WNBA draft, WNBA assist leader, all-star, and 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year.
Stop everything you're doing because Caitlin Clark just started 2025. In the most amazing way possible, the basketball superstar, the queen of winning big games, and the face of the sport began the year as the first guest of the year on the New Heights podcast. Yes, Travis and Jason Kelce brought in the biggest star in sports today. And Caitlin did not hold back from jaw-dropping stories about her job to her thoughts. After this unforgettable season, this interview is packed with moments that will leave you speechless.
She's the most requested guest in the history of our show. And Time Magazine Athlete of the Year, Miss Caitlin Clark. Please welcome everyone. Yeah.
But wait, what does Caitlin think about the pressure of being a sports hero? What's next for her amazing career? And why is everyone talking about that one thing she said about the NBA? Sit tight because we're breaking it all down right here, right now. Are you ready? Let's go.
I appreciate it. I'm excited. I'm excited about many things, but this was at the top of my list. So.
We made it. The Kelce brothers didn't waste any time getting started, kicking off the show with their usual funny jokes.
Jason, how many accolades did we leave off? How many accolades do you have right now at this point, Caitlin?
I think you might have made some up.
Yeah, well, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I'm not. I feel like you're kind of like Wayne Gretzky for basketball right now. Like the amount. You go to the Wikipedia page and you look at like the list of like awards and achievements. It's like endless. So yeah, we had to limit it to this list just to get the show started.
I appreciate it.
And guess what? Jason was not lying there. She got at least 40 records and awards during her final season at Iowa, and broke an amazing 60 to records during her first WNBA season. This doesn't even count all her awards during her first 3 years of college. The entire list is so long Wikipedia decided to make a separate page for Caitlin's records and wins.
Is there any accomplishment, I guess, of all these accolades that has meant the most to you?
Oh gosh, good question. Well, I'd give you the answer my mom would say is probably academic All-American. She was proud of me for being a good student in college. So,
That's the answer.
Don't
Love
talk
your
about
answer,
that.
Mom.
Talking about.
I did all right in school, so hung in there. But other than that, I mean, they're all cool, but you don't really care. It kind of just comes with it. Comes with having fun.
Caitlin then changes topics, bringing a sweet moment to the talk. She shares how her mom is super happy about her being named an academic All-American, a title that to her family means just as much as her being amazing on the court. Caitlin explains that all these awards are just results of working hard and really loving the game, breaking records. That was never her goal, but then comes the best part. Caitlin opens up about what she thinks is her coolest win so far.
Time Athlete of the Year was cool too, just because you see the list of like all the athletes that they've had prior to me, and a lot of the people I idolized growing up, and LeBron's been the only other basketball player, so yeah, it's cool as a woman. Like, they haven't had many females on the cover too, so for women's sports, it's kind of special, but, you know, just kind of comes with playing the game and having fun, as you guys know.
Always humble, Caitlin nicely brushes aside the spotlight on her Time as Athlete of the Year award. For her, it's not just a personal award, it's a win for women's sports as a whole. She talks about how this recognition shines a light on the progress being made everywhere, from packed arenas to lots more people watching. Caitlin's way of thinking is clear, it's bigger than her. And being humble is exactly why she continues to be such a loved person on and off the court.
How long have you been a part of the kingdom?
I'm sorry, Jason.
Apologize to me. I'm honorary member.
I'm a Midwest kid, so there's a picture that's been circulating from a couple years ago when I was on Peyton Eli's Monday Night Show, where I'm in a full Chiefs outfit. I had family in Kansas City, and I grew up in Des Moines, Iowa, which is only 3 hours from Kansas City. So that's just the closest NFL team. So my dad was a big Chiefs fan growing up.
The talk takes a fun turn as Caitlin's love for the Kansas City Chiefs comes into play. She gets excited talking about how much she loves the team, and how she's been following their incredible run since she was a kid. And of course, with Travis Kelce right there, the joking around practically writes itself.
People think I'm like a bandwagon Chiefs fan. I'm like, no, I was there before before Patrick and Travis, like we were
I love it.
we were ride or die, so we've been big fans, and now obviously all the success you guys have had has made it a lot of fun.
From her favorite game memories to the Chiefs' never give up attitude, it's clear Caitlin isn't just a basketball star. She's a huge sports fan through and through.
Who was your childhood like?
My brother loved Tony Gonzalez, like that one.
Tony
guy. Yeah.
What a guy.
So
Chief.
we would go to like one game a year growing up with my cousins down in Kansas City. And we still try to go. We went to the Christmas Day game last year. I think the year before you might have played on Christmas Eve, maybe. We went to that. We were sitting outside for that one. My toes were like about to fall off. My fingers about to fall off. I don't get how you guys play in that type of weather, but it's fun. And like obviously
we got heaters on the sideline.
Arrowhead's not too bad.
And then comes her big Chiefs fan request to Travis.
I got some time. So hopefully I can make it to a Chiefs game here soon. Maybe a playoff game or something. So
I'll tell you what, we punched our ticket, so we're definitely we're gonna at least have. I would assume we at least got one at Arrowhead, but you know, you're invited to them all. So.
All right, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
And she's right here. Here's Caitlin talking about her Chiefs love as a child.
No, it was always a big deal. My dad always had them on, whether we were in the basement, whether we were upstairs. A lot of times my family would be cooking. My mom is like the best chef of all time. So she would oftentimes make really good food while we were watching, but that's what I really looked forward to most on Sundays. You know, there wasn't obviously college sports, but, you know, we would be watching the Chiefs, and I would be upset if they lost, and I still am. Like every Sunday, that's what, you know, usually the brightest part of my day is turning on the TV and watching the Chiefs.
Caitlin dives into her early basketball story, telling how the game has been a constant in her life since day one. She shares stories about playing against boys, her days in middle school, and the moments she began to stand out, and then drops. A jaw-dropping surprise, she got her first college recruiting letter in 7th grade, yes. While most kids were worried about middle school drama, Caitlin was already on the radar of major programs. Let's hear her talk about that incredible moment, and how it shaped her path forward.
We heard you got your first recruiting letter in 7th grade?
Yeah.
Is this true?
Yeah, so at the time, like...
It's great.
Were you playing with high schoolers at this point?
Yeah, it's honestly sad. Like, where college, like, recruitment has kind of gone. It's just insane. But also,
I got you.
I feel very fortunate. Like, my parents were just, like, they told my older brother, like, go get the mail. Like, we don't want your sister to see that. They, like, wanted me to be in 7th grade and, like, enjoy middle school and, like, hang out with your friends. Like, you shouldn't be worrying about where you're going to college.
I love that so much.
Caitlin then talks about how her parents made sure she got to enjoy her high school years and surrounded her with great people that helped her become who she is today.
Yeah, so I didn't really take any visits until, like, after my freshman year of college, and then I didn't decide until my senior year. So I was never in a rush, and my parents did a really good job of, like, make sure, you know, I have a good circle around me. Like, it wasn't always about college recruitment. I wasn't, like, posting my offers. Like, also, that wasn't really a thing when I was growing up.
And remember the good old days. She's 22, and she's already talking about how times have changed. She's clearly grown up way beyond her years.
It is now. I mean, it had to be close to when you were growing up. I mean,
yeah, it was close. Like, people were starting to do it. Like, post, like, oh, I got an offer from here. I got an offer from here.
Especially in basketball.
Now it's all you see on social media. It's like only people talking. It's crazy. But obviously times have changed too. But
oh, times have changed.
Yeah. 7th grade was wild. And I was playing up like 2 years. So I was playing with high schoolers. But yeah, I didn't really like think anything of it. Like I was just going out there and hooping, having fun. And just what came with it.
Caitlin thinks back on her rookie season. A tricky balance between fitting in with her team and standing out as a player meant for greatness. She explains how she handled the challenges of stepping into a tough environment while staying true to her style of play. It's a cool look at the mindset of an athlete who knows when to lead, when to listen, and how to make the entire team better without taking over the team effort.
And like, you come in as a rookie, and like you said, like you're trying to figure out a new environment, new teammates, and you don't want to say too much, you don't want to say too little, and it's just so hard. But like in my scenario, and obviously you guys too, like you're already highly thought of. Like people are turning to you to like be something or be someone. So it's hard. Like you're trying to get your feet wet, but also not do too much. And I think that's kind of what I struggled in early on is like, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how they're going to react.
Caitlin takes a moment to shine the spotlight on her veterans and teammates, giving them full credit for helping her fit in smoothly into the game at the next level. She speaks with thankfulness about how their help, encouragement, and shared Experiences helped her find her place. For Caitlin, it's clear that while her talent is undeniable, it's the support of those around her that has truly made the journey so rewarding.
For not knowing, you nailed it.
Yeah.
Well,
But also, like, I had a lot of really good vets around me, too, so I feel very grateful for that. And we had a fairly young team, too, so, like, people had been through it fairly recently, so they knew how I felt. But, like, I feel like that definitely is a huge challenge. That goes for whatever professional sport. Like, you're trying to learn, but also people are looking at you like, you got to perform and, like, be what they drafted you to be.
Remember this scene with Aaliyah Boston during her first game against the Connecticut Sun.
And I love Aaliyah Boston pouring into this young rookie. It's supposed to be hard. This is an adjustment period, and Aaliyah making sure that her rookie knows we have your back.
How about when Erica Wheeler hugged Caitlin from day one?
For me, I just wanted to get ahead of it because I know this transition is tough. Just being undrafted and being a rookie is very unlikely that a vet, just take you in when you got the same position.
These are the kinds of veteran leadership that helped Caitlin grow during her first year as a pro. The three then talked about Caitlin's welcome to the WNBA moment.
My eardrum popped and, like, ruptured, and I knew it right away because I've done it before, and I was just like, it hurts so bad. I don't know if you guys have ever done that.
I've done it. How did you do it before? Can I guess?
Oh, yeah, guess. It was more Midwestern.
You did it in water. You did it in water. Something
correct.
with water.
I got launched off
Why
a
did you
tube.
just get so excited? What are you, some
That's how I did mine. I went off the diving board and tried to do as many flips as I could and smack my side of my head in the high school swimming pool.
Hearing about the friendship of these three is amazing. It's also cool to see how Caitlin lets the two share stories about themselves and makes sure the talk goes both ways.
Jason was a male swim cadet, so he had...
He just wasn't there, swim cadet. Don't put me on blast like that.
That's funny, but yeah, I got launched off a tube in the middle of a lake. I was, like, underwater. I'm like, am I okay?
Some Midwest stuff right there.
But yeah, so that was my welcome to the W.
The mood changes as Caitlin thinks about how much the past year changed everything with honesty. She shares how life-changing it's been, not just in terms of basketball, but in the opportunities, growth, and lessons that have come her way.
I would say, like, I don't know, life-changing maybe?
It's a good one. I think
And, like, all in a good way. Like, I mean, things just change really fast, like, as you guys know. Like, that's just how the world works, and especially with social media, people see a lot of your life. But that's what makes it fun and why I've had so many cool opportunities, too. So it's crazy, like, looking back at a year ago today or around this time, like, I was just beginning my senior year of college. And obviously, people knew who we were and people attended our games, but it's obviously not of the magnitude that it is now.
Caitlin shows deep thankfulness for the experiences, the good times and bad times, and the people who have been with her through it all. It's a down-to-earth and heartfelt moment that reminds us why she's such an inspiring person beyond the court.
So, like, life just changes fast, but that's what makes it fun and cool. And, quickly started a new chapter of my life, too, like moving here to Indianapolis. And feel lucky I'm still in the Midwest. I know you guys like the Midwest, so.
I guess I've been in the Midwest my entire life. Jason's officially an East Coaster now.
Yeah, but Philly, of all the East Coast cities, kind of has, like, some Midwest feel to it.
The most west.
I don't think Philly wants to hear that. They'll probably hate that I said that, but whatever.
Yeah. They're not going to like that comment. They want to be far from the Midwest.
No doubt.
Caitlin doesn't shy away from being totally honest. She shares her bold take on why NBA ratings have gone down. She dives into what she believes is missing from the game, whether it's the lack of rivalries, the change in play style, or even how the league markets its stars. It's a bold and refreshing way of thinking from someone who understands what draws fans in and keeps them hooked. Let's hear Caitlin's honest thoughts on what the NBA could do to win back viewers.
What are your suspicions potentially as to why the NBA ratings should be down?
Honestly, like, I feel like the average just, like, basketball fan doesn't understand how good NBA players are, and they think it looks like they're not trying. I promise you they're trying. They're just, like, so good. Like, that's why it looks like they're not trying. And obviously, the physicality of the league has changed a lot. And I wasn't around when it was, like, much more physical, and maybe people want more, like, beef and physicality, and people think it's gotten soft, but I think that's also because skill has changed. And, like,
she then gives her honest take about how the sport keeps on changing and how that's good for the sport.
That's what's great about basketball. Like, it's always evolving. Like, it's going to be different than when MJ played. It's going to be different in 10 years than it is now. So it's hard for me to like put my finger on like why it has gone down. And also it's competing against a lot of football right now. You have to take that into consideration. Like football is just, that's America's favorite thing. I think people should I love 3-point shooting. I love seeing guys just like launch threes, but not everybody loves that. So I don't know.
Now is when the fun starts. The three then come up with ideas and talk to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver about their ideas to make the NBA fun again.
What do you think about a 4-point line?
I love that. Let's do it.
That's actually
great idea.
genius. That is genius.
4-point line.
How does the criminal justice major come up with the best marketing plan right here?
Sometimes you just got to open your eyes, Jason. Look at the sheet of paper in front of you.
Or we can get like keep the spot.
Yeah.
What about you're saying that everybody's questioning how physical the game is. What do you think a hockey style fight once a game? Just everybody picks a fighter.
Who doesn't like a
boxing gloves?
So
2 minutes penalty box, then you can come back in. You don't get ejected.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
You got some reach.
Not holding back, they then start talking about all the crazy tricks of the NBA All-Star game.
Then that's when I loved it. I think it should be East versus West. Like that's true All-Star. Like East versus West, battle it out.
That's what it was about.
Yeah. So I think that's what it should be, but obviously not the commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on board for East versus West All-Stars. I think that's the whole point of it. That's why you're an All-Star. Best from the East versus best from the West play each other. See which side's better.
And even the NBA in-season tournament was not safe from the jokes.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not a fan of any of these in-season tournaments that the NBA is doing.
Yeah. I was actually talking about this today.
How are you now?
What is there to not be a fan of?
All the funky floors, and then there's tournaments. They don't mean
Not that funky.
we just play basketball. We just play basketball.
I get a migraine looking at the neon green.
I'm like, what?
They then change topics and talk about Caitlin's funny golf stories.
You hit a person on a tee box. I don't know how you do that.
Okay.
You would hit a person on a tee box.
Yeah, I know I can relate. Jason, I don't know if you played in enough pro-ams you have to hit anybody, but...
The video that was going viral where I like completely topped it. So it's crazy. Like we're playing like these long par threes that are like 200 yards. I'm like, I'm not good enough to hit a par three like 200 yards. So I whip out my hybrid. I'm like teeing up my hybrid club. Just top it, like straight out fans to the left. But I completely dodged it.
Down the third base line.
But I nailed somebody on a different par three, like some woman, like right in the shoulder, like
shoulder.
And I saw a TikTok like the next day, just like black welt on her arm.
Well, that's just you got a black welt.
Jason then asked her a great question about her legendary competitiveness. You won't believe what she said. As always, Caitlin had a thoughtful but funny response.
Are you more competitive in golf or basketball?
That's hard. I think like golf makes me more mad because I'm not as good at it. Like I'm just like the average half, and like you want to be good, like you're competitive, just like I'm far from like it's like why am I not good at this? So and it's like an individual sport, and we're used to team sports, so I think that's what pisses me off too. It's like it's all on me, and I know it's all my fault.
I share your pain.
Caitlin wraps up the talk by looking ahead to life beyond the game. She shares her thoughts on how she might combine her marketing major with her deep love for basketball. Whether it's working to grow the sport, helping young athletes, or creating new opportunities for women in sports, Caitlin's vision for the future is as exciting as her game. It's clear she's already thinking about making an impact that goes far beyond her playing years.
What would Caitlin Clark be doing? You said you were a marketing major. Would you have gone more into that world, or you think you would have jumped into something else?
Oh, man, that's tough. I think if my basketball career would have ended, I still would have loved sports. Just like such a huge part of my childhood and like what I did.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe like try to work in like a front office of a sports organization or something like that. I think that would be cool. Not like the coaching side of it, but like the operations side and getting to do like free agency stuff. I think that would be really cool.
As the interview winds down, it's impossible not to feel inspired by Caitlin Clark's journey, her humility, and her vision for the future. From thinking about her wins to sharing her honest takes on sports and life, Caitlin's realness shines. Through every word, her story is still being written. But one thing is clear, whether she's on the court, in the classroom, or planning for what's next, Caitlin Clark is leaving a legacy that's bigger than basketball. Make sure to check out the full hour-long interview on the New Heights podcast. For even more insights from one of the most exciting athletes of our time, what do you think? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. So you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we will see you in the next.